This video is about Nancy Pelosi claims Trump is trying to make America white again. Now, when I hear that, I automatically um, struck with the question. So, is America black at this present? So, seems to me America is already white. So how can you make a white America white again? Is America black? Is America brown? So, and you could probably say, well, immigrants or people of color, like Hispanic culture, like, because Mexicans and Latinos, all of those come under the Hispanic culture. They are all the Spanish speaking persons comes under the Hispanic culture. And a lot of the Hispanic culture are majority immigrants who are considered people of color, even though they are considered white people based on they themselves said it. When they are born, all of their documents are white. They put white. This is what a guy says. They tell them they're considered white. So if Hispanics, um, Asians, um, Chinese, Japanese, European, Italian, German, Russian, etc., etc., etc. They're all in America identifying documentation wise as white. So if all the legal immigrants with proper identification with proper documents and all the illegals who just immigrated here and just benefit off the resources as if it's theirs to take. You tell them that I don't know. But and then you have um, dark skinned people who are Nigerians, Africans, those who are there's another one that's here. There's many of them here. The dark skin that are here, brown skin, they're all considered black people. So my question again is America make America white again? I don't understand that question because then it takes me back to the original where the Aboriginal Indians, the black people or the dark skinned people that were called colored, the people that was brought over here, all dark skinned people were originally here, then America would be considered white, it would be considered black then, and through what they call paper chase, America became white. So in the early 20th century, America became white through paper chase. Now, Trump gets into office, says make America great again. What he means by that, I'm, I don't really know because I haven't researched into what he means by that, but he says make America great again. So Nancy Pelosi says Trump is trying to make America white again. When did America, once America was made white in the 20th century, when did America become black? When did it become black? America was always run, it was always operated by what we call fiat money. So who has the fiat money? Black people create money through their time, creativity, ideas, talents, and gifts that are natural born into their DNA, that are just in their DNA. They create wealth. But black people are not the beneficiary of wealth. They are the consumer of what the white race use their talents and gifts to build wealth that for that fiat money, paper money just sits in banks. And even now, with fiat money losing its value, digital money is where it's going. And even digital money, it sit in accounts and can be like the magician. There 1 minute, bam, zeroing down the next. Now you got nothing there. So I watched this movie called let's just hold it. It's called it was I can't remember. I've seen so many Netflix movies that kind of coming together. But it's a movie where all of these people was chosen for this fight. It's coming to me. It's coming to me. The name of the movie. There were 7 people. It's got something to do with the devil. 7 people, and they were all chosen for a particular thing. This one lady, she she was in this casino, playing cards or whatever, and she lost. And when she went to pay up, she looked at her account, and all the money just started decreasing out of her account. So she became a part of the 7 chosen ones. I think it's called the chosen ones to help save humanity. It's the devil who's trying to save humanity, where these other people, I don't know who's trying to destroy humanity, but it got it looking like God is trying to destroy humanity with the way these movies are looking, and the idea of the devil. He want to save humanity so he can use them as his pawns or whatever. But anyway, I think the movie's called Chosen. All of her money just zeroed out of her account. And I watched it just in a matter of seconds it was gone. So instead of the fiat money, it's digital money. It's there 1 minute, like Houdini, it's not there. And you can watch it just leave. So with that being said, who controls that? Definitely not black people. So when Nancy Pelosi says make America, Trump wants to make America great again. My question is, when Pelosi says Trump wants to make America white again. My question is, when was America black? Now, when slavery came in 1865 and enslaving people and all of that, America was black, apparently because, and then you have the immigrants, not immigrants that have been coming here since the 60s and 70s, but the immigrants that came over here and was poor, just like the newly freed slaves that were black people. So America was white, and then you have immigrants come over here, poor white people that mingled with the slaves, and that's still the case today. You still like in Monday where you got less fortunate white people. Majority of people don't have a lot of money, but they own their stuff. They out here. They living their life. You have black people out here like me. We own our stuff. We living our life. We wait. We're making our money. Whatever doing what we need to do to live our best life. It's just money. Basically, you can live this earth without money. Cause just everything we ever need is here. So when was America black? When was it brown? When and he said white is a color. I don't know what white is. I was told by a white guy that black is not a color. People say things to make you think and keep you confused. I'm not about being confused. He said color. He said black is not a color. I look at him like, what? Do I even care about what you're trying to say? Especially if you are not saying what you're trying to say. You just saying stuff to stumble what I'm saying. It's not changing my thought process. It's just making me not have another conversation with you ever. So don't ask me anything. So let's not have a conversation about anything since your goal is to just um, interrupt my thought process to something that you're thinking. And I don't get what you're saying because I don't read minds. I read actions. So, when was America black? So how can Trump make America white again? Trump has a White House. He had an event, White House full to the brim of black people. What president ever had that many black people in the White House? So if he's trying to make America white again, why you got these millions of black people following him, supporting him? Why are these millions? Why are these? And like the guy, Kevin's Corner, he was there because he said he was there amongst those. And I saw the video of it. I mean, it's a room packed full of black people and Trump standing there at the podium, not saying much as he normally don't say much, but he basically said what they wanted to hear, and they were happy. So, where was America black? How is Trump turning up? How is Trump trying to make America white again? When basically America has been white since the early 20th century. We are 19 years into the 21st century, and I don't see a black America. There are black Americans fighting to be relevant in America, creating bootstraps to pull themselves up out of the consistent did not end according to the 13th, nay, according to the 13th Amendment. According to the 13th Amendment, slavery never ended. And so I don't know what's the next. I think this is the end anyway, because I don't see another form of slavery for black people, because black people are basically finding ways by creating boots and straps to pull themselves up, like we've been told all our lives since slavery never ended, since Jim Crow continued slavery, since the crime bill through 3 presidents. Reagan proposed it, Biden wrote it, Clinton implemented it. Now, I don't know what Bush, I don't know what the Bush family did. They Republicans, but I know what the Democrats did. Then Obama came in the seat. I don't know what Obama did, except everything on the planet that is destroying the bootstraps of black people has been exposed under Obama. Obama didn't create the stuff that will expose his 8 years, but his 8 years of being there, this stuff was exposed. Because I did not believe police was that brutal in inner city black neighborhoods, because I never heard of such thing, even in the city that I know, small town. We don't see racism like that. Never heard of it. Black people don't get treated the way black people get treated in the cities. I just never seen it. So when Obama's in the chair, I'm like everybody else. This actually goes on. So he was exposed on Obama. Now Trump is there, and we're supposed to believe Trump is trying to make America white again. Now, they say Trump is a racist. I don't see Trump as a racist. I see him as prejudiced against black and white people. I grew up understanding prejudice, black and white prejudice. You stay in your place on your side of town. I stay in my place on my side of town. You have certain outliers that are allowed on the white side of town, which mostly we were allowed there. We weren't treated like a lot of black people were. If you come into town, you get treated in an adverse way unless you go to a certain store or whatever where black people are given assistance, food stamp, WIC, and all of that in these stores. But other stores, nah, it doesn't work quite like that. But when was America black? Is America black? That Trump is going out of his way to make America white again, according to Pelosi? That's the question that I have, and it's mostly just a question. After seeing this video, I think CNN was talking about it. No, I think it's CNN, could be MSNBC. I don't know, one of those news channels on YouTube, having a talk, having a discussion about what Nancy Pelosi says Trump is trying to do. I can only go by what I sense Trump is. And I sense he's prejudiced toward, I don't care what color you are, he's prejudiced toward anybody who is not in his status, I guess. As for racist, I don't know if he's a racist. He's prejudiced. I'm not giving that. Now, racist is, to me, racist is not wanting to give black people a reparations check. Racist is not allowing black people to pull themselves up by the bootstrap that they themselves created, as they were told to do for the last 50 years. So it is what it is, and that's just my perspective. And I will see you on the next video. Bye.